here we go. Everyone's back at base. Raynor has been promoted.
Go that smoothly. Excellent work, Commander.
What are you talking about? We killed civilians. No, but Ashley was doing work. Alright, so Raynor leveled up. Confers immunity to critical hits. A running gun now grants a 50% critical damage. I'd rather take resilience. I'll make him more of a tank. Can't get critted, so that's good. He's a real tank. Medkit. Vita? Why Vita? That's a horrible name to give someone. Alright, panic has decreased across North America.
We will be in touch, Commander.
Psi testing. I don't get it. What else am I supposed to do? Research the ethereal device.
These advancements could completely change the course of scientific progress. A new, untouched field of study just waiting for able minds.
Alright, so let's research the ethereal device.
I appreciate your efforts to support the research
One day.
team, Commander. I've already put the new recruits to work in the lab.
Oh man, we're getting close to the end.
The risks involved in studying this new alien device. But the enemy leaves us with no other choice.
We're getting close to the end here, man. Where's Psycho Mantis? I can't find Psycho Mantis. Here he is. I guess there is no plasma shotgun. I guess there isn't. I don't know why. It just seems like there isn't. Right? So that stupid nickname is horrible. Like, honestly. Vita? PlayStation Vita? Why would you want to be named after the Vita? The Vita is doing horribly. The Vita has, like, no killer games. What I will call him is Vibration. And if you played a Metal Gear Solid game, either 1 or 4, you'll get the joke. So, that's good. That's a little Easter egg. Alright. Ethereal device. We have psi testing. Let's save. Because we're getting close to that point. You know, it's the point of no return. Well, we've already passed a couple of those already. But you get what I'm saying. After a certain point, that's it. I think I need to buy a few more medkits. Just in case. Blaster launchers for missing fusion cores. Pretty much we can outfit people with full plasma gear, which is good. Alright, let's expand time. Or let's pass some time. Alright, what does it say? Codename Skylight, February 2016. Having learned a great deal about the hyperwave beacon and its associated interdimensional signaling capabilities, we believe this newly recovered device confirms our suspicions about this technology and takes it a step further. The Psylink, as it is now being called, appears to provide a direct link to the psionic network used by the aliens for field communications. Although we are treading into an area of highly theoretical science, we believe there is a strong indication that the aliens function under a collective consciousness, a form of social organization akin to the hive mind as seen of various species of insects found on Earth. It wasn't until our first interaction with the ethereal species of alien that we were able to understand the scope of psionic abilities we had previously been exposed to. Though we've only scratched the surface in terms of developing psionic abilities within the human subject, we've now theorized that it may be possible to join the aliens' consciousness to tap into their hive mind by successfully activating this device. However, to ensure the safety of XCOM's headquarters, we'll need to construct a chamber that minimizes the potential risks to the rest of the facility during the activation process. As it so happens, two of our brightest young minds, a team of brothers, have already conceived of just such a facility appropriate to this task. If we manage to locate a soldier with aptitude for psionics and it means to develop these abilities further, I believe it'll only be a matter of time before we succeed in activating the device and finding the source of this invasion. The Golop chamber. What the hell? Golop? Once we build this facility, a psionically powerful soldier will be able to access the ethereal psychic net. And psi armor. Analysis of the psionic aliens' implants indicate we might be able to integrate these components into an armor kit. Although this would be of no use to a soldier without psionic potential, it could greatly improve the abilities of those who do show promise in this area. That's 1 day too. So anyone who's a psionic is basically going to get buffed. Alright, now we have to read up on this. We've reached a point in our research of the alien psionic abilities and their associated cybernetic implants that we're confident enough to begin preliminary tests of this technology on human subjects. Although the system we have in mind will require the use of a lightweight armor suit or reduced defensive capability, this psi armor should more than compensate by providing a significant boost to our soldiers' psionic abilities. It is our hope that bolstering these abilities within our soldiers will provide new insights as we seek to discover the source of the aliens' collective consciousness. We still don't fully understand the link between the visible psionic abilities we've seen exhibited by the aliens and their use of psionics as a means of communication. I believe it's very likely we'll find a way to activate the ethereal device if we successfully fabricate this armor. Very likely we'll find a way to activate the ethereal device. So I think I need to make this our most powerful armored suit. This equipment serves to amplify the wearer's psionic abilities through a system modeled after the alien's own cybernetic implants. However, it should be noted this armor can only be equipped by a soldier found to have psionic abilities. So I think I need to have that suit if I want to use the Golop thing.
As soon as possible. Considering what we went through to get it, we should be making every effort to provide a secure location for its storage.
I'll buy 3. I only have a couple of psionically gifted soldiers anyway. Whose mans? Who would have thought whose mans was hiding such potential this whole time?
In the right hands,
wow.
This suit could be the most dangerous thing we've ever developed.
Yes! Whose mans? Look at the stats, man. Look at the stats it gives. Pretty decent on health. Pretty decent on defense. And pretty decent on willpower, too. So I think it's overall, it makes everything better. You know what? This is perfect for support and sniper people. You know what I mean? I agree. In the right hands, that could be the most dangerous thing ever. Should I give it to Raynor? Raynor's a tank, though. Like, it's gonna lower how much health he has. Not by much. If I could just give one bit of advice to anyone who plays this game, don't be like me. Don't be an idiot, okay? I need to make a heavy laser for him. Don't be an idiot, okay? What you need to do is you need to take heavies and you need to give them heat ammo. Don't make the same mistake I did and blow heat ammo off. That will screw you on higher difficulties. I'll bet money on that, having not played them. You need heat ammo. Double damage against not monsters, against robots, of course. I should have, but you know what I mean? There was no way to know until I actually started playing the game. There was no way to know. I don't have enough for that, unfortunately. Sorry, Wei Shen. LeBron. Alright, so what are we doing? We're just screwing around. Scratch my nose. Psionic testing. I'm gifted, and so is Leon, but Will Smith has no gift. Alright. Over to the barracks. Where am I? Mind Fray. They all learn Mind Fray. Use psionic abilities in combat to unlock further side training. I think I have to use them a couple of times. Do they have to hit successfully is the question? I don't know. Mind Fray. I'm wearing what? Ghost armor? Right? Yeah, I'm wearing ghost armor. Has grapple, ghost mode. Shit, it's a trade-off. Movement speed is increased. Grappling hook has been adapted. Increases wearer will by 30 points for psi attacks and defense. Health bonus of 6. This is it's the same health bonus, just one gives more defense. I don't know. I I like my ghost armor. It makes me feel cool. Yeah, like this is ugly. This is ugly. Doesn't look good at all. Alright, this looks a bit better. See, like, look, you got straps and everything. I never take my helmet off, even when I'm at base. So who would really benefit from ghost armor, then? Who knows? I'm no pro at this game, so I don't know. We can get rid of these stupid shivs. I'll never use them. So now what do we need to do? We need to build the Golop thing. It means we gotta remove something. 3-3. Yeah. We need the Psionic Labs. You can't remove the Hyperwave Relay. I think I'm just gonna remove this random workshop. It's not bound with anything anyway. Alright.
The
14
new
days to
engineers
build
arrived this
it.
morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help down here.
Where is it being built? Right here. Look, there's the Hyperwave beacon. Dun 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 dun. Alright, we gotta wait 2 weeks. What is this? Scout? Scramble the interceptors. What are you doing? Go get them. Make me proud. I seriously don't know where the aliens keep getting all this shit from. Oh well. Hit. Miss. Hit. 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 Miss. Hit. Light damage. Yeah, it doesn't even look like it took any damage. Alright, this will be part 97. Yeah, 97. Okay. Ethereals, drones, Muton elites, Muton cyberdiscs, and heavy floaters. 9 of them. Alright, so we need to start taking some of the big players. Maybe we can get rid of Ashley, you think? Or Generico? Who can we get rid of? Because we'll have me. I'm a pretty good sniper. Because I also need to develop my abilities too. Psionic abilities. Alright, I don't like this, you know, sending these guys out with small suits of armor, but apparently the reduction on health is not that much, so okay.
Dropship has arrived.
Look, they already repaired the thing I sent out.
Get ready to deploy. Our AO is within the continental United States.
Operation
It
Cryptic
looks like the
Mist.
aliens went down in a sparsely populated area. If there are civilians in the area, I hope they stay clear.
Where is this? Like Montana? It was on like the northwest coast, or like the Canadian, United States-Canada border or something. I don't know. They don't say states. All right, here's Generico.
Big Sky has reached the outer marker. Approaching the crash site now. Strike team is awaiting your orders.
Affirmative, Big Sky. Strike 1 is free to engage hostile targets at the crash site.
Well, this was not a crash, so we can. You don't have to even mention that. We shot them down. Who knows where they could be? Who knows? That's what I hate about this game. Right at the start, you don't know where anyone is. Well, I know that there's going to be mutons and ethereals inside the ship. I know that already because that's how all these missions end. So
Let's do this.
they didn't say sectopod.
Roger that. Scanning.
I don't know.